Fruit Booty Buttons.
I know you.
And his crew. Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater. Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater. Was talking about how he sat. They said the girl said he sat on my stomach and made me have a miscarriage. You know what he said? I didn't sit. I sat on top of her titties or something. He said I sat on where her breast was. That's where I was sitting.
Oh wow.
Fruit Booty Buttons. I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I mean, most of the time, all you guys who say what you say, I don't care what you say online. I expect you to talk about me. Yeah, Fruit Booty Buttons. They know who I'm talking about. Fruit Booty Buttons. I think he said I was a bitch nigga or something. Yeah, I'll be a bitch nigga online. Online, I'm a bitch nigga. Man to man, I ain't no homie. But man to man, you a serial woman beater. Everybody do the homework on Fruit Booty Buttons and all of the women that have accused him of actually beating them up. You and your crew talk about that since y'all need subject matter, because y'all admit y'all watch me. I don't watch y'all.
If you let your girl hit you with a strap, then you got the right to hit her back.
You stupid. That's why, Craig, you my lifesaver, dog. You come with it. You come with it on the real.
No, this ain't about fighting. This about jokes. I hope they respond, because if we can do this.
They ain't gonna respond, because they know I know he's switch hitting. He know I know. I've been said that's Backdooria over there. I've been said that's Backdooria over there.
Well, if they Backdooria, they brave for sitting on them white couches.
That's right.
Shout out to you loser siblings out there, man. While I'm on the topic of losers, I went home the other day and saw that Corey Holcomb still had my name in his mouth. I'm really so confused about that with all the controversy he's been caught up in lately. Corey Holcomb, you don't fight well enough to do this with me. Like, we have video with you. You're not smart enough, strong enough, big enough, fast enough to do none of this you talking about with me. We saw you with the homie Anton. He asked you to walk outside and you remained stationary, Corey Holcomb. Please keep my name out of your mouth and don't take anything I'm saying as like a threat to you. I wouldn't plan on doing nothing when I see you. Actually, if I saw you and we were breathing the same airspace, I would take it as a threat to me, a threat from God, a threat from life that we even in the same circumference, nigga. Corey Holcomb, your fall from disgrace has been one that should be studied, from kinda funny to kinda bummy to I'm just the dummy. You over there struggling. You look a sandwich away from welfare, you dusty dog face looking mother boy. Corey Holcomb, I can't believe that you are engaging this way when you fight that way. Honestly, it's over. You over there just lonely and poor. Your co-host look bad. Not the woman, I'm not talking about her. Everything over there look bad. I know you down bad because you on a Costco table podding in front of a fake plant that appears to be dying. You failed at fatherhood. You hate yourself. You hate your daughter. Your daughter hates you. You failed at fatherhood, finances. You failed at funny. Your pod sucks. You failed at fodder. You just a failure all around the board. And don't forget the original point. You don't fight well enough to do none of this with nobody. So prayers up to Corey Holcomb. We're not gonna go back and forth in an exchange because I just don't feel the need to do that with you. I was just shocked to see that you still had a voice over there.
You should have did that over the ether beat.
No, man, please. For Corey, please. Corey over there, no shape up, a dusty derby. Corey look like he look like Grandless Pooba. Grandless Pooba. Corey over there looking like the store runner for a black biker gang. Corey looked like he covered in just warts and scabs. Corey looked ashy yet damp. Like he like there's no reason why he shouldn't have the time for a back and forth with nobody right this second. It looked bad. It looks bad. It looks bad over there, and that's before he started losing all these gigs because of that video that came out. So, prayers up to you, my brother. You're gonna need it. What else?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I had to tap in real quick because listen to this. Joe Budden and Corey Holcomb are back at it again with another online back and forth. And if you know how this game works, hold up, you already know Corey Holcomb is likely going to fire back Tuesday night on his 5150 show. That's the one that got clipped up, spread everywhere, all over Twitter and a bunch of different platforms. I didn't really get a chance to dive into it at first though. I was like, alright, it's whatever. If Joe responds, then maybe I'll speak on it, maybe I won't. But nah, it went all the way up yesterday when Joe Budden jumped in and went completely there. And what's wild is they're talking about Glorilla's sister, who people online are calling Brorilla. That part is crazy because 901 is the Memphis area code, and that's where they're from. I'm not saying that represents Memphis at all. It's just wild that Joe Budden's podcast organically landed on episode 901 and the title tied into that whole conversation. You see what she's got going on online, so yeah, the timing is nuts. Now this part right here, I'm not even gonna lie, Joe definitely got a good one off with that joke. He said Corey looks like he runs errands for a black biker gang, and listen, that was a solid little jab, and I fully expect Corey Holcomb to come back swinging with whatever he's got to say this Tuesday too. All of this is coming off the larger conversation around everything Corey Holcomb has had going on online lately. Joe gave critiques tied to the Anton Daniels situation, plus everything else happening with Corey flooding the internet. That includes the video TMZ dropped, where Corey is going back and forth with a woman, making faces, doing the most, and it just escalated from there. So from Corey's perspective, it's like, hold up, Joe, you've had allegations on you too. We've seen those over the years. So the energy is, who are you to call me out? Who are you to put my name in your mouth about this? We've heard different women say you've done similar things. So right now, it's really just back and forth energy. Honestly, this is exactly what I expected. I expected Corey Holcomb to take this angle because he and Joe Budden already have history. They've had their little back and forth moments before, especially back when Melissa Ford was around. So at this point, it's really about who's going to get their jokes off the hardest. Now, let me say this clearly about Corey Holcomb. This situation is different. It's never cool to put hands on women, and I'm not co-signing that in any way. Nobody is co-signing violence against women, period. No shape, no form, no fashion. What I am saying is Corey's situation is different because it's on camera. It got put out by TMZ and it's everywhere. He's even said himself that he's losing gigs because of it. He's been talking about that on his show for a minute now. And if you know Corey Holcomb, you know his brand. He'll tell you himself that he's a dirtbag and he doesn't care, and that's his lane. If you want to watch it, you watch it. If you want to support it, you support it. If you don't, then you don't. That's really what it is with that type of content. But once he went after Anton Daniels and then this surfaced a week later, you already knew people were going to talk. Everyone's going to give their opinions and their takes. And then people start digging online asking, well, who else have you said this about? That's just how the internet works. Now, with all that said, Joe definitely got in his comedy bag. He went all the way up and fully leaned into it. That's classic Joe Budden behavior. He'll pop it on you, get in his zone, and let it fly. And let's not forget, Corey is also running a talk show / podcast. That puts him directly in Joe's lane. So Joe's like, cool, I can go to your show too and clown that angle. He knows how to use certain wording to get people to click and tap in. Joe really got his points off. Now we're just waiting to see what Corey Holcomb comes back with next. I'm not mad at it. Let's keep it entertaining. Corey Holcomb is pushing close to 60. This isn't turning into anything physical. Nobody's squabbling. They're just talking. Joe's going to talk, Corey's going to talk, and I'm going to sit back and watch it all unfold. Let me know what y'all think, man. Thanks for watching.